What is up everyone? Welcome back to my first session here on the river after the river season's finally opened. But it's been a few days since the river season has opened, so it opened up on the Tuesday and it is now the Thursday. I've picked up a little injury and I'll explain that a little bit later on in the video. But just like last year where I tried to challenge myself to try and catch some chub on the lures, if you've not seen that video, check that out because that was an amazing one. I'm trying something else out which I've never done, which is fly fishing. Fly fishing for chub or anything else that decides to try and take my flies. So that's what we're doing today. I have a Daiwa 9-foot fly rod. I fly fished maybe once in my life and now I'm going to try and catch my very first chub on the fly. That's the target anyway, but anything else will be a bonus. So I'll put all the information on the screen now and in the description because I don't know what weights me or anything like that. My mate Rob in Avenue Angling put me onto flies and stuff that works really well for him. So there's the rod, and the kit also comes with this reel. Don't judge me when you see my awful casting ability. I'm just here having some fun on the river, so let's try and catch some chub. So I think what my plan is I'm just gonna try and see what's really flying around, try and match, I guess, what the chub could be eating. And there's quite a lot of damsel flies that's flying around. I've got these flies which imitate damsel flies just there. So I've got one there, and I've also got ones which are green as well. It has like a bit of blue in it as well. So I think I'm gonna go with the black ones first. Give them a few chucks. I've already seen a couple of fish top as well, so that doesn't mean anything, but let's just try and be hopeful, and I'll be happy just to not snag anything today, I think. The other thing that I'm gonna blame if my day doesn't go very well is that it's pretty windy. So if I can't get a very good cast on, I'm gonna blame the wind. Just need to remember just to let it sink a bit. Give it a couple of twitches. Does look very, very cool. Oh. I got a perch! No way! I'll watch the perch come up for it as well. Wow! I don't need the net, it's okay. Thank you though. As if we just caught a perch. God, let's go. That was amazing. I did not expect to catch, well, anything to be perfectly honest, let alone this awesome little perch. Like, not the biggest thing in the world.
Oh, I love them.
He's so cool. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's go. I can't believe that I've just caught a fish. Would you have thought I would have caught a fish?
Yeah, but not that quick.
That was like yeah. Unbelievable. I literally watched the fish come up just out of the depths, let's say. First fish, little perch. Let's go. Day's absolutely made. Can't believe it. Yeah, so haven't had any more fish, no more follows, no more signs of any more fish. There's also a bunch of lads who's jumping the river just literally around that corner. So we're now gonna go upriver. Jazz is already making her way. Just gonna start looking, I think, more than anything, and might even change the fly over. So let's get walking. Right, so I've just seen a really small shoulder chub. I just gave a little flick and they didn't take my damsel fly. So I'm just gonna try this little nymph. I don't know if you can make that out. Tiny little nymph. So I'm gonna go give that one a go. See if we can catch something. Oh no, I'm hooked on the, oh no. I'm hooked on the other side of the tree. That's not good. I might snap off. Ow. Did I lose it? Yep. One fly gone. Oh, I'm in a tree now. Oh, I've dropped out the tree. And again. Come on, it deserves a chub. Yeah, maybe. Well, that is part one of trying to catch a chub using the fly, or anything for that matter. And I'm really happy that I caught my perch, and my flies were getting sniffed at by a few chub as well. They weren't fancy, which is fair enough. I also lost a couple of flies, but that's to be expected with an absolute nod like myself. But now that we're walking back to the car, I thought I'd tell you what I've done to my knee. So I play quite a lot of football. I'm a goalkeeper. I've had a bad knee for a number of years now, and it even feels like it's going to pop out when I'm fishing. There's times where like I'll kneel down to pick up the fish and I've knelt down wrong and I feel like my knee's about to pop out, so I need to really quickly stand up. This time when I was in goal, I ended up making a triple save, which is great, but I think I continuously landed on the same knee back to back, and then putting the same amount of weight on when I should have stretched it. I now can't extend my leg out. We then went to A&E the next day because I can't get an MRI. I just got a normal x-ray, and from what the doctor said and me explaining how it all feels, he thinks I've torn my meniscus, which is one of the tendons on the knee. So I said, so when's it going to feel okay? He said it can find its own way back, sometimes 3 hours or sometimes can take 3 or 4 days. Annoyingly as well, we go on holiday on Saturday to Italy, so I'm trying not to be a killjoy with that, which is why we've come out really today, just to test, to see how... Oh, you've just caught me. So yeah, we came out today just to test it out to see how it was, and I know that like we would do anything just to go fishing, but it is genuinely okay. I still can't straighten it out. I have to be really like careful on where my feet are, so I'm like limping a little bit, but it does feel all right. So I was really panicking that it was going to affect like my work especially, and as well this holiday and then fishing, but fortunately it looks like it won't. I'll just have to take it really easy and not overdo it too much. My work is very physical, being self-employed, like I'm not, if I don't work I don't get paid, so I need to be smart about my hobby choices. So yeah, that is my knee situation at the minute. So I can still get out, so hopefully I'm going to be going out tomorrow, which is the day before we go on holiday, just to try and get a bit more action. So say hello to tomorrow's Jordan in the same spot down the river, and yeah, so see you then. Well guys, good morning, we have made it, and the conditions compared to yesterday, there's no wind at all. Like there's not a ripple on the water. It's like a mill pond at the minute. My feet are wet though from the morning dew, but back out with the fly rod. And we're trying a different fly to start the day. I believe this is called, let me rest you on the camera. I believe this one's a black gnat. I don't remember. See if you guys can see that one. So there we go, that's what we're planning on using today. I think this is a dry fly because there's no weight at the bottom. So yeah, hopefully that will replicate, like there's tiny little black bugs at the minute that are just flying around amongst damselflies too. We'll start here and we'll make our way. I see lots of small risers, probably from like roach and rudd, maybe some chublets and dace. So let's do this thing. Let's try not to lose as many as I did last time. All right, I just walked right into a cowpat, absolutely brilliant. Fan-dabby-dozy. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to just look for fish, not necessarily just cast aimlessly, whatever the word is, just to try and maximize my catching ratio. That's the plan. Look for risers, fish that are already feeding. Holding you guys up with a tripod, quite difficult, so I'm gonna put you down now. Let's try and find some fish. Man, they're just milling around at the back. I've been casting at these chub for probably 40 minutes and they've not come for ages, but they're now starting to give the flies a little look. But I just need to be very quiet. I also don't want to mess up. I feel like I have one opportunity and I'm watching them like almost rub their nose at it. It's having to sink right down to where they are. Get in. Oh, that's gone straight for the reeds. Oh. Wow. Where is he? There he is. There he is. Oh, the cows are coming now. Oh. First chub on the fly is in the bag. Oh, wow. Oh my. Let's take a look at this fish, man. I thought that was never gonna happen. Well guys, it has taken such a long time. I think I got into the river at about 7:10. It's now 11:45. We have only gone and finally caught the target species on the fly today. I caught that perch, didn't I, yesterday? But this is the first chub ever caught on the fly for me. And at 3.5 pounds, it is beautiful. He is also inhaled. Let's just try and see if I can, there we go. He is inhaled that fly. But I'm over the moon to finally catch one. I didn't think it would be this big, to be fair, but he is absolutely gorgeous. So we'll get him well rested as it is really warm. That is quality. Well guys, I'm calling it there. I think it is extremely hot for these fish, but I had to make use of the time that I had because I'm going on holiday tomorrow. I've pretty much ticked everything off now when it comes to catching chub. The fly really was like the last thing I needed to do to catch them. But that fish was absolutely amazing, and to be like over like the pound mark even for the first chub on the fly was absolutely amazing. Yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I'm also really happy that my knee doesn't hurt, which means I can keep on fishing, so it's all good. I'll leave the link to this rod kit in the description if you guys are even interested. See you guys on the next one. Like, subscribe, all that funky stuff. Check out my latest video as well, and also check out my last video where I caught chub using a lure last year. I'll see you guys next time.